Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we have something truly special that feels like it's driven right out of a time machine, but redesigned for the future. We're talking about the rebirth of an icon, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yes, it's real. After decades of silence, the Roadrunner name is back. And this time, it's not just chasing Wile E. Coyote. It's chasing down the competition with a roar. Let's dive straight into what this car brings to the table. Starting from the moment you lay eyes on it. The front end is unapologetically bold, with a wide grille that pays homage to the muscle. Carrera, flanked by sleek LED headlights that give it a modern snarl. There's a low-slung, aggressive stance. And that hood scoop isn't just for show, it's functional, feeding air directly to the powertrain underneath. The iconic Roadrunner badge has been reimagined too, now featuring a digital outline that lights up when you start the car. It's retro, but smartly futuristic. As we move to the side profile, you immediately notice the muscle DNA remains intact. There's a strong shoulder line that runs from the fender to the tail, giving it a planted and powerful look. The wheel arches are pronounced, housing 20-inch forged aluminum wheels on the base trim, and massive 22s on the performance variant. Subtle aerodynamic fins sit along the side skirts, not just to look cool but to reduce drag and improve high speed. Stability. And yes, that color you're looking at, it's called Plasma Plum. It's one of 6 new heritage colors inspired by the original 70s palette. Around back, the design stays faithful to its roots without getting stuck in nostalgia. The rear fascia is wide and clean, with a full-width LED light bar that lights up in a signature pattern when braking or signaling. Below, dual exhaust outlets pump out a satisfyingly deep growl, while the ducktail spoiler provides just enough downforce without screaming track car. The designers have clearly struck a balance here, heritage cues without cheesy retro vibes. Now, stepping inside is where things take a big leap forward. The 2026 Roadrunner's interior is nothing short of premium. You're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit with a curved 12.5-inch digital instrument cluster and a 15-inch central infotainment screen running Stellantis' new Evo interface. The system is intuitive, customizable, and loaded with features from wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay to built-in performance telemetry and augmented reality navigation. Material quality is top-notch. You've got soft-touch suede on the dash, aluminum accents, and optional carbon fiber inlays if you're going for the sport package. The seats are heavily bolstered but comfortable, with integrated heating, ventilation, and even a subtle massage function in the GT variant. Rear seat space is decent for a coupe, definitely more usable than you'd expect. Trunk space is surprisingly generous, enough to handle weekend trips without complaint. But here's where it gets serious though. Performance. Under the hood, the Roadrunner offers 2 main configurations. The base model comes with a 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6, putting out 420 horsepower, plenty fast and surprisingly efficient. But the real star is the 6.4-liter naturally aspirated V8 Hemi in the Superbird trim, delivering 575 horsepower and 540 pounds-ft of torque. Mated to an 8-speed Tremec automatic or an optional 6-speed manual. Yes, you heard that right. It launches from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. The ride is firm but composed, with adaptive dampers that let you switch from comfort to track mode in a heartbeat. Steering feel is sharp, the chassis is stiff, and cornering grip is excellent thanks to a near 50-50 weight distribution. Brembo brakes come standard on the Superbird and provide fade-free stopping power. Whether you're cruising down the highway or attacking a twisty back road, the new Roadrunner never feels out of place. In terms of pricing, the base model starts at $52,000, which is actually quite reasonable considering the performance and features you're getting. The mid-tier GT trim comes in around $60,000. Adding things like the upgraded infotainment, enhanced sound system, and semi-autonomous driving tech. The Superbird V8 version starts at $71,000 and goes up to around $80,000 fully loaded. When compared to its rivals, think Mustang Dark Horse, Camaro ZL1, and even the Dodge Charger Evit sits in a sweet spot for enthusiasts who want heritage with modern flair. Now, you're thinking about getting one. Here's my take. If you're a fan of muscle cars but you've been craving a blend of performance, tech, and daily drivability, this might just be the perfect fusion. The base model is more than enough car for most people. But if you're like me and want the full unfiltered experience, the Superbird trim is where the magic happens. The manual option alone makes it worth the splurge. A few suggestions, though, if you live in colder climates. Opt for the all-wheel drive package offered on the V6 variant. Also, if you're big on music, the optional 900-watt Harman Kardon system is well worth the upgrade. It turns the cabin into a rolling concert hall. So, wrapping things up, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner isn't just a name revival, it's statement. It proves that you can honor the past while pushing into the future. It's fast, refined, tech-savvy, and just raw enough to remind you what driving used to feel like before everything went full electric. It's not perfect, but it comes damn close for what it's trying to be. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more deep dive reviews like this one. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you go for the V6, the V8, or do you think this legend should have stayed in the past? Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next one.